A most interesting proposal.
Come on, pal. If there were any gold bolts out here, space pirates would have picked them up by now. Let's go home and finish Season 5 of Trick Out My Dropship, huh?
I will remind you that without gold bolts, there is no money for a Space Fix subscription.
Good point. Where to next?
A survey of materials recovered from microdebris along congruent vectors originating in this quadrant indicates a high likelihood of gold bolt production.
Well, that sounds worth checking out.
Might I suggest we align our search along the following criteria?
Hang on a second. The trans-scaling reductive subinverters picked something up. Let's head that way. I bet that's where we'll find the bolts.
We could do that instead.
On the way there, can you make sure our SpaceFlix queue is updated? I'd hate to have to sit through another episode of Horgsween plus 13.
Hello everyone, this is Poppy321S.
Ryan.
Frank.
Nobody else is, nope, nobody else is here.
Oh.
No one at all.
Okay.
Just kidding. We got Frank back.
You guys suck.
It's only because Steve and RetroSage weren't available to do anything, so we decided to start without them.
That great way.
Frank is live from college, by the way.
Live from college is
Live from
Frankie.
his college dorm room.
Yes, indeed.
So today we're doing Ratchet. Ratchet is kind of cheap in my opinion.
I love Ratchet. I don't care what you say.
I'll say this:
Frank
he's
really
not.
loves Ratchet.
He's cheap in the right hands, but he's really easy to play as. Like he's
Yeah,
really
he is. I'll give you that. He is really easy to pick up.
Like it doesn't take a lot of practice to be good with him. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yes.
I think he's my favorite of the cheap characters because of that. Got him?
I mean, I think his level 1 is really easy to dodge, though.
Yeah, his level 1's pretty easy to dodge as long as you're not anywhere in front. Because
Yeah, exactly. In a frontal attack, it's impossible to dodge. Like, because it gets so much range, you can't even roll either way out of it, you know? Once you're in the middle of that, you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually, like, I've been playing this game for a while. I've mastered it pretty much. And, I think that, like, now I'm realizing the flaws of it. And one of the things that makes this game really, like, frustrating is the fact that I think that the hitboxes are a little screwed up sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like, with Ratchet's level 1, it'll feel like it'll go a little farther than it actually hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do, actually.
I'd have to play
Like
a little bit more Ratchet because I didn't really notice that at first.
I remember when you first played this game, you were all over Ratchet. You really liked Ratchet, though.
Oh, he
Yeah.
wanted to stop
Yeah.
Ratchet.
Well, besides...
Until Dave started yelling at him.
Oh, thanks, Ryan. I was the only one. Who's cheap?
All the blame on me.
Anyway.
But, I don't know. I don't blame you, because he is Ratchet. He's your favorite all-star, isn't he? Out of...
me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me now? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, out of all the people on here now, yes. But also, I've been doing really good with Nathan Drake, like whenever I get the chance.
I think Nathan Drake's probably my favorite character.
Honestly, I think I've gotten really, really good with him. That to the point that he's my best character.
But you know what? I just recorded Big Daddy's story today,
Mhm.
and I used to hate Big Daddy, but I've become a lot better with him.
The thing with Big Daddy is that you can string together really good combos. The only thing is that he's slow.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Other than that, it's great.
He's amazing.
But we'll get to him when we get to him.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get there.
Dude.
Sorry.
Oh shit, it's back up.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is he even holding? I've been trying to figure out what that
you
weapon
never
is.
played... It's from Kraken...
I've never played any of the really new Ratchet and Clank games. The newest one that I played was Arsenal.
Oh man, you're missing out.
I'm sure. I love Ratchet and Clank. I actually even haven't I actually haven't beat the first game yet. I need to beat that soon.
Yeah, I haven't beat it either. I got to this one part where it was just like really hard. The only thing I found about the first Ratchet is that it's a little monotonous compared to the other ones.
Yeah,
the other ones fine-tuned the level design a bit more.
I never once played a Ratchet and Clank game.
You're missing out. They're really hard though.
Really missing out, right? No, but honestly,
fine.
coming from Up Your Arsenal as being the only Ratchet and Clank game that I played, and then going back to the first game, the weapons just don't look, I don't know, really upgraded.
Yeah, aesthetically they look really crappy.
Yeah,
Other than that,
that's just that's just coming from the sequel. Like, you can't really expect much.
The other thing is that, you know, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando was the first one to, which is the second game, was the first one to actually include the level up system, and the first one had none of that. In fact, you could never even level up
yourself. Just get the weapons, just move on.
Yeah, you get weapons and you always take the same amount of hits.
Upgrades were part of the reason why I love the game so much, honestly.
I think so too, because it allowed the game to get harder at a very decent pace.
Right.
I don't know. If you wanted to grind for XP, it was all your choice, or if you just wanted to go out through, you know.
Oh, level 3.
Yeah, I show them off in every video. Wow, looking at this video quality, by the way, makes me not miss the hop hog at all.
Hey, shut up! I'm getting the hop hog.
I know. I have a new capture card.
Yeah, by the way. Yeah, that's just by the way, Frank. I don't think you knew that.
I got an Elgato capture card, which allows me to do HDMI stuff rather than just components.
Nice.
Yes, that's always helpful.
And I'm getting the hop hog, so screw you guys.
The hop hog.
Screw you guys. I'm going with it.
I'm going home. So we can actually do LPs
you
at
guys
my house.
Don't how I'm making. Oh, you think I should reveal it on the video?
Yeah, if you want.
What? Wait, say that again?
The whole project that I'm doing. I think I should reveal.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
Alright. So, as of late, I've been watching a lot of the past videos that we've made, like the past LPs. It started with Mario Brothers, and then I just kept watching like a few other different parts from different LPs, and I just kept laughing and laughing, and I just remembered all the good times that we had. Honestly, it made me miss everything that we've accomplished. So I got this idea to get every single LP and or other video that we've done, including the LPBros, compile all of the best moments from the parts into one video, and just make a giant anthology for our 3-year anniversary.
Which I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, I am too, going through like the memories.
Exactly. It's coming along amazingly, though.
I gotta give you props for putting up with it and looking at every single video we've ever done. There's over 600.
It's amazing.
I mean, it's not every part. It's it's the parts that either I remember were really funny or had a title that reminded me, oh, there was some really funny shit in this.
So are you not watching every single one?
I'm not watching. I'm watching most of them. I can't watch every single one because my hard drive
that's so understandable.
Yeah, your hard drive just might explode.
What I'm planning honestly is to get an external hard drive, and just that'll really help me honestly.
Yeah, I gotta buy. Go ahead.
What is the one that you have? I forget how much it is.
Oh, they're really cheap. They're like maybe $50 for a 320 gig.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to need myself one of them if I'm going to keep downloading videos.
Yeah, I need to get a new hard drive for my gaming PC. It's only got 500 gigs.
Wait, Frank, how are you downloading these?
I'm using a program called A2 Catcher. I suggest if you want to download YouTube videos, you get it.
I'd like a link to that because I've been trying to do some stuff.
I just looked up any generic thing on the Google and it downloads it right from the website for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is you run the risk of getting viruses.
Well, Frank, have you gotten a virus?
Nope, not at all. And
no, well, the way I do it, I'm saying. His is probably a lot safer.
Yeah, probably. Because I don't want to risk that. But Frank, you might want to give me some deets later.
Yeah, right. I'd like a link to that too eventually.
Absolutely. Although I don't really have a solid link. What I did is just go on Google and look up A2 Catcher, and I think it's either the first or second one that comes up. It's got a symbol of a mitt, so wherever you download it, you'll be able to figure out if that's the right one.
Okay.
So back to this. I really like
cool gameplay.
I really like Ratchet's grab.
Suck cannon. I love that. And also it's the basic suck cannon, which I think is really nostalgic. I like that.
Yeah, they used a lot of stuff from every single Ratchet game, which is great. Like they use some from the new ones to the old ones. Like that burp thing that he has is from whatchamacallit.
I wouldn't know.
No.
The only thing the only knock against Ratchet is that I wish they brought back the Discotron or the whatever that's called, the Groovatron. That's what it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't think Frank knows either. I think it was introduced in newer games.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, what are you talking about?
The Groovatron is something where he shoots out a disco ball and all the enemies start dancing to the music.
See, that's another thing with Ratchet and Clank. Like, it had gimmicks, but they were really, really fun gimmicks to use.
It was less restrained than, say, Jak and Daxter, where Jak and Daxter was trying to be funny and serious at the same time, but Ratchet was only serious partial, you know.
Like, Ratchet knew what it wanted to be.
Yeah, they just had more of their shit together. What was one of the names of Dante's trademark picks?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it was Sugar and Spice, but I don't remember.
No, it's
Like,
Ebony.
It's Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory, yeah.
Sugar and Spice.
I've never played them. Nope, I'm wrong. Oh well. Buzz like stupid people.
Michael loves whenever Buzz comes up in that level.
This is
Like, this is
Lightyear.
Buzz. Yep, exactly. You got it.
I kind of figured.
You know him too well.
I'm looking forward to see what they can do with the sequel in this game, though.
Well, they're gonna have to come up with a Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii U first.
Well, that's already gonna be announced
Yeah.
this E3. They're saying.
Right.
Apparently, there's gonna be a beta day one. I hope that comes for that goes for the 3DS as well.
Yeah. Honestly, a sequel for this game, I give maybe a year and a half at most.
Really? I expect a little longer than that.
You think so?
I think
Well, I
they
guess
need time to
how
find.
characters
Well,
they
besides that, on top of that, they're adding DLC for this game still. They've already added 4 characters and 2 stages.
4 characters.
Yeah, they come out with 2 characters at a time with a stage included, so you can buy them all for $10 a pop.
Yeah, I remember the first 2 that I was in college, so I wasn't able to download it. Fuck me. But what are the other 2 characters?
Isaac from Dead Space and Zeus from God of War.
Zeus, I don't give a shit. But wow, okay, Isaac, all right.
Yeah, you can buy them all at once for $10.
And they're okay.
But not all 4 of them, but 2 and a stage.
Like, yeah, the ones that are released at the same time. Yeah, I got you.
So there's
I don't have any of them.
There's 24 in the roster right now, which is kind of nice, honestly. I mean, every time I look at this game, it's like I've kind of lost interest in this game.
So
When I start picking it up again and playing it, I have a lot of fun.
Yeah, this game is one of those games that you can have a lot of fun playing, but if you play it for too long, you end up being really disinterested in it, so you have to take a little break, and then you go back to it, and you're like, wow, this is really fun.
It's because Smash Brothers has a little more meat to it. Like, this game tries to introduce combos into the system, which is, really unique. I like that. But, the part of it is that when you get down to it, there's characters just obviously better than anyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fact is really restrictive on how to kill somebody in Brawl.
They have a lot of balancing issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But in Brawl, there's numerous ways that you can kill somebody. You can knock them off the stage, you can knock them down the stage, you can knock them any which way, but this one you have to kill them with a super, and that just gets good.
And the other thing is, this game barely has any items.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I don't know, it's just there's not many items to work with, and besides that, the items don't really do much.
For what it is, it's a really good game, but I mean, I guess it could have been improved upon, honestly.
I like
think it's
the
good.
concept of it. I like it a lot. I think the game's really interesting and fun to play.
Yeah, because I like the whole idea that they're bringing all these different stars together, but, well, first of all, let's get something out of the way. They are missing some stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah, that's the first one. Spyro,
Yo, why
I'm not-
don't they have Crash Bandicoot? I never really thought about that.
Crash Bandicoot, I don't understand why they left out, but Spyro, I can understand, because, I don't know, he walks on 4 legs. That's a pretty sorry excuse, but, I mean...
No, I think he'd work fine. I mean, if you can get, someone like Parappa to be in the game. He's got the Captain Falcon syndrome, where they just literally had to come up with moves for him.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, what is... I guess, I don't know, he has plenty of moves you can use. I don't know, really. I mean, I'd like to see Spyro, and I'm just not sure at the moment how they would actually work it out.
Well, the only difficulty they're having is I'm sure they wouldn't have not put him in the game if, it weren't for Activision owning the rights to Crash and Spyro.
Hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Sad Kratos.
Is that a song of the world's smallest violin?
Possibly.
That's what I thought.
So, my next prediction for the next DLC characters, a character from Guacamelee, the new game that was just released, and The Last of Us characters.
Guacamole?
Guacamelee.
What did you say?
Some kind of
Guacamole.
side scroll.
Guacamole.
New from Sony, guacamole. Ha! It rhymes! Ha! It's gonna be a thing. Alright, so when you say sorry,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like the character from Guacamelee, and I think it's also gonna be probably one of the characters from probably the main character of The Last of Us. If anyone's been keeping up with that,
I've heard of The Last of Us. It looks really, really good, actually.
I'm definitely picking it up.
Fuck, I forgot what to say. I can't remember what you just said.
So something having to do with what we were talking about.
Yeah, it actually did.
Damn it, Ryan.
Oh man, what's about the melee? That wasn't what I was gonna say, but what is it?
Oh, wrong way, dude.
Yeah, I was sad. Guacamelee's indie game on the PlayStation Store. You can get it for Vita and PS3, and I haven't actually played it yet. I'm wondering if there's a demo. I might download it tonight on my Vita. But it's like a side-scrolling sort of Metroidvania game.
Okay. See, when you said Melee at the end of it, I was thinking like, oh, it's some type of Melee game, but I guess not.
It is pretty much a Melee game. It's like that with like beat-em-up controls.
But it's not like multiplayer or anything, or.
I don't know. I remember vaguely that there was, but yeah.
You know what'd be really cool for his second level super is that instead of Clank being small with whatever that weapon is, it's just gigantic Clank.
Oh yeah, from Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah. That'd be so cool.
You know, why are the titles of what's supposed to be kids games so perverted in the Ratchet & Clank series?
What do you?
They're not really kids games. They're rated T.
Not really kids.
Oh well.
Have you played? I'm about to ask you. Have you played? And then I just realized. Oh wait, he's a Ratchet & Clank version.
You really are missing out, Ryan. They're fantastic.
Yeah, there's in Up Your Arsenal, for example. This is a great example though. Dave, you remember Courtney Gears?
Yes. Oh my
The
god.
sexified robot is so funny.
Let's see. There's
and everything. It's so great.
There's Going Commando. There's Up Your Arsenal. Deadlock doesn't really have a sexual.
Deadlock? I do remember playing Deadlocked, and I remember that being a lot of fun. Although you don't get flanked nearly as much. It's more on your own sort of thing, but I really like it.
What else is there? There's the PSP one, Size Matters.
I've heard of that.
Future Tools of Destruction, no sexual innuendo, and then Quest for Booty.
What? That's a thing? That's a real thing?
Yeah, it's only downloadable though.
Oh, okay.
It's a Ratchet & Clank game.
What is that in the background? I've always tried to figure out what that is.
Oh, that's from Little Big Planet, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I went to that stage, I was like, what is this thing attacking me?
Anyway, we'll be right back after this cutscene. See what he did there, Frank?
I'm starting to wonder if that signal we picked up was real or not. Have you seen even one gold bolt?
No, but we have found that.
Yeah, I'd rather have the bolts.
What was that? My friend was merely commenting on the small likelihood of your leading us to...
Did that tin pot just call us worthless? Show 'em, Jack! Show 'em what we're worth.
Now, I am sure there is a reasonable solution we can arrive at.
I think this is plenty reasonable. Let's settle this.
Anyway, one of the most iconic video game characters in the PlayStation 2 era facing off. I shat my pants when I found out these two were rivals.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But when you think about it, it's perfect though, because they're both famous duos.
That's why I shat my pants.
It is perfect.
That is the
I
only
love
reason.
Jack and Daxter. I love Ratchet & Clank. I love Jack and Daxter more, but...
See, I'm more of a Ratchet & Clank guy. That's just because I haven't played a lot of Jack. I've actually played more Jack.
I'm more of a none of the above guy.
You're more of a Sly guy.
I love Sly.
I'm more of a gonna stay out of this conversation guy. No, I'm kidding. I love you.
You guys hurt me.
Oh, I'll put a bandage on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyway,
Freak.
back to what we were doing.
Yeah. Can I say what I wanted to say real fast?
No.
Shut up, Ryan. I love you. Go, love yourself. Okay. I just like Ratchet and Clank more for some reason, even though I played Jak and Daxter games. I played more Jak and Daxter games because I played the first one and I played the second one now. I've only played one Ratchet and Clank game. Ratchet and Clank I've just played so much more that I just like it more. I don't know.
That's what a lot of people, you know, they just like they like Ratchet more because the design is just more solid and for the
and I
time,
like the wackiness factor. I like the wackiness factor. How they take the wackiness and actually run with it all the way through.
It's just a series that you can take seriously, especially in a cracking time when your heartstrings are just pulled at.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
Shit. Go Clank, go. Go Clank, go.
But I don't know. Jak and Daxter is just. I always thought the design of Jak and Daxter was better, for me, just in my opinion, because Jak 2 is one of my favorite games ever created.
From what I played of Jak 2, I like it a lot.
You were almost done the last I checked with you.
Really? I can't remember because I haven't played enough.
You got done in the second Baron boss fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're halfway through, more than halfway.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is that what that weapon? Oh, okay. I've always wondered what that one move does.
Oh, the Tesla things.
Yeah. Because I just played.
They're kind of useless in my opinion.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, then play the fucking game, Ryan.
Yeah, man. I will loan you the collection. Actually,
yeah, I own the collection as well. I remember the only reason I bought the collection at first was to play the. Yeah, remember we did that on the same night.
Yeah, we kept playing it over and over.
We were so excited.
We honestly should have made a recording of that.
Oh my god, I was like so excited for Sly 4.
And here on our 27th playthrough of the Sly 4 demo, we see Dave making the same mistakes.
Are you gonna pick up Sly 4 when you get home, Frank?
I really want to.
Oh, you didn't get it yet, Frank?
That's Tomb Raider, but I think I'm looking for Sly 4.
So you didn't play Sly 4 yet?
No, I played Tomb Raider. You need to buy that.
So we know about stuff that you don't know about.
Well, I know about stuff you don't. So.
Well, I don't care. I don't give two craps about Tomb Raider. So.
It is actually a pretty phenomenal game.
Yeah, it's actually pretty perfect. So.
Yeah.
Except Sly 4 is my favorite Sly game of all time. No.
You know.
It beats out Sly 2, really?
Yep.
That's debatable. Because the more I think about it, I love Sly 4 a lot. It's easily second, maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Give me some time, man.
Give me some time.
Well, okay. I think in the nostalgia factor, Sly 2 obviously wins over. Its design's great. It had a great new.
Everything about it is just so great.
Not only that, but I think Sly 4 was. I mean, I loved it when I was playing, but afterwards, I never really thought about it. Like, I kind of forgot about it.
You're talking about you here, Ryan. You picked up PlayStation All Stars and never played it again.
Really, Ryan?
Yeah, he said it lost its luster for him. He doesn't play it anymore.
Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan.
So, I mean, your opinion is debatable. No offense, but your opinion sucks, Ryan.
I'm sorry to inform you, but your opinion is wrong.
I'm sorry to inform you guys.
I'm not
are
say that someone's opinion sucks.
But, I don't know, Sly 4, in the timing aspect, especially from when it was announced, was just perfect. I don't know why, it just,
What? Oh, is this the one of the newer characters?
Yeah, Kat. She's from Gravity Rush. Awesome game.
I had no idea why there was debris flying from her.
I don't know, Kat's pretty cheap, honestly. She's really just like...
Dude, I remember you telling me, but I completely forgot. It looks like she has...
The gimmick is that she just flies around and everything, and it's like... She has this one combo where she can just... She might use it on me here, but... She can keep getting you in this one combo, and she doesn't... People online especially use this. And she just won't let go, and it's like she builds up so much AP from it, it's impossible to really do anything against.
Keep on rolling, Dave. Is it kind of like Drake's one Drake combo that I like to use a lot?
The one where you press down square, up square, things like that.
No, I think it's side square to get you like unbalanced and you fall on your ass. And then is that a cat? That is a cat. All right. Anyway.
That's cat, Dusty.
Then down square, and then yeah, you just keep doing down square and side square, and it just keeps flinching them. Like it never really knocks them down all the way, so you can just infinitely use it.
Yeah, this one gains you a lot more AP, honestly. That is one problem with Nathan Drake, though, I will admit. He has a lot of moves like that, though. There's a lot of moves that get you AP fast, basically.
But the whole thing that shocks me about Nathan Drake is at first I was horrible with him. Absolutely.
Oh, same. I'm still horrible with him.
But now I'm just really, I don't understand how I got really good with him. I only played as him, like, seriously, maybe
He's a really different character, which is something I can really appreciate from the developers.
Yeah. Because he's one of the most normal guys, honestly, on the entire roster, which I like.
Yeah.
I just have a problem with the gun thing. I mean, not the combat, but like the playing as it.
Honestly, that brings up a good topic for me. Is that I think there's too many gun characters in this game. Like, and then there's the characters that don't use guns, and
then they get like the people. If you have like if you're really good with the gun characters, you can completely own anybody else. I think.
Radic being
Radic, exactly what I'm talking about.
But there's other ones too, like Jack and Ratchet. You can abuse them.
Yeah, exactly.
It just comes to the point where it's unfair, you know.
I agree.
Yeah. Especially that one night that you guys both used Radic against me, and I was caught in the middle.
Yeah, I was
playing as Fat Princess too.
I was not. Yeah, I think I was actually.
Man, that was a natural gangbang.
Victory. So is he just made of AP?
Yeah,
I guess so. Maybe he's the reason I don't know.
So it's just a gigantic AP boost, basically.
Don't try to explain this game, because there's no secret.
There's no logic in this game. What are you doing, Frank?
Exactly.
I really wish there was a story. But anyway, we have now completed Ratchet's story. And now it's time to go to his cutscene. Yay!
Hey!
We'll be right back with our mission.
That was really something. And different.
Quite exciting.
You know who would have loved that? Quark. Well, probably just as well he isn't here. I think he's still a little irritated about that pair of stunderwear I snuck into his suitcase.
It would be very amusing, at least.
As fun as all that was, we still haven't found those gold bolts.
Shall we resume our research?
Sounds like a plan to me. And whatever we run up against, I get the feeling we're more ready than ever to handle it.
So
And that was Ratchet.
who's Quark?
Just play the games and find out, Ryan.
Kidding, I totally know. He's a great character.
He's funny. Anyway, that was Ratchet. I like Ratchet a lot. He's fun to play as. He's very cheap, though. And I think the problem is that you can just abuse his weapons, and if you really just know the timing of his weapons, you can really just own everyone.
I agree, partially. I mean, he is cheap in some respects, like in certain combos, like Dave said, but at the same time, he's a really easy character to get into if you're first playing the game. So, I mean, in that way, he's kind of expected to be cheap, but I don't know.
Yeah, and his supers can be a little bit...
Yeah, his level 1 super, like, all of his supers are better than a lot of other characters' supers, I will admit that. But at the same time, you can still get away from them. As long as you have the right timing. If you're caught in the middle, though, your ass is handed to you.
Yeah, your ass is grass.
I agree. I think he's fun to play as if you really want to tick your friends off. Just like Raiden.
Anyway, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode. See you later.
Get you on the flippity flip.
Bye, guys.
Office reference.
Anybody who got that reference, get the cookie.